Welcome back, everyone. We are back on Gnadenthal, episode 43, I think. 43, 44, I forget. Somewhere around there. I did more stuff. Again, more stuff. As you can see, I'm down in the southern part of the map, and I have bought the fields, got them all plowed out and merged, and adjusted a little bit just to make it easier for workers to work with the field. I cut off that little bit that we were talking about in the last episode, and we're putting more cotton. We're going to have a ton of cotton. We're going to definitely need another cotton harvester. So we look up here. I also bought the two properties that were up here, and basically it's these two. I opted to leave these out of the picture for now. These two. I don't know, maybe we'll just keep it with these. So we are in the process of putting in corn here. Lots of corn. As you can see, this is corn corner. See what I did there? This is sorghum corner, and this is some sunflower, but there's a lot of cotton going in here. So that's kind of the plan right now. I kind of decided to just go for it and start buying properties, and there's still a bit more I think I could get that makes sense. Like this block here we could do something with, and this block here. After that, like, I don't want to get into all these little guys. Yeah, and then these weird things here. I don't know, maybe we'll buy them just for the sake of buying them, but for the most part, it's time to make that push to the 50 million now. There's no more excuses. So, all right, these guys still have some work to do, and I need to, I think we're done with fertilizing. Yeah, we're going to be okay with fertilizing. This field and this field need fertilizing, but they are, no, I have to wait for another growth stage for that. So let's head back to the farm. I've been dragging this sprayer around with me to make sure I pre-spray for weeds and stuff, but I came to realize that everything's been plowed, so there's not going to be any weeds this round. So we can put them away. I think I got two of them out there. All right, let's head back. It's late in the afternoon. I would just kind of want to wait for these two to be finished here, though. They might take a little while. But we're going to have a look at some other stuff for now. Oh, come on, man. Why did that did not turn very well. So we do have some clothes that's being made, and there's a bit of an inventory already. I have it set to keep, so it's not going to spawn the pallets. All right, let's put this guy away. Did not use much fertilizer. I tried to fertilize a field that I had, I want to say, like, plowed in grass. So it was already, like, fully fertilized. So anyways, I didn't need much. Okay, I want to do a couple of things today. These are going to be a little bit cosmetic, so they're not a big deal. But I kind of feel like I want to do that. This house here. So I have multiple houses. I own multiple houses. I only need one. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to ditch this house right here. We're going to live here. This is going to be our place. It's in the middle. It's a good house. Very simple, straightforward. Yeah. So we're going to do that. I'm going to get rid of this for a couple of reasons. One, obviously it gives back a little bit of money. Decoration. Wow. Just for the decorations. I think we're gonna look at perhaps more productions. I gotta figure that out. Is that it? Oh, there's a shed here too. Wow. Okay, this is giving me a lot more than I thought. And a little, wow, what's that? That's weird. It's a garbage can, but it shows this picture. That's weird. Okay, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else on that property. I'm also going to ditch this fence. That's it all around. So we're going to probably fix this up a little bit. But one of the things I wanted to do, and the reason I'm doing that, there's a couple of reasons, but ultimately the reason I'm doing that is I want to get rid of this road here and make one here. So let's get that painted up. Where's my grass? There we go. And we'll bring the grass up there. We're going to get rid of this, sorta. Got to figure out how to round this out a little bit. Okay. And we'll put in some grass, meadow. Get some grass right out to the road again. And we'll probably do something here. And then I'm going to go back to paint. And I forget what we're using. US asphalt cracks. No, that's not what we're using. Dirt. That's what we're using. I think. Yeah. No. Oh, well, whatever. So we're going to do this right to here. And a couple of reasons for doing this. One is to have a direct access shot to the shop. Make things easier, less turns. And then I want to level this out. I want this. I want to bring the road back to the way it was because I kind of lowered it. There we go. And then we're going to pull this in here a bit. Oops. I guess I need a bit bigger. Pull this in a bit so that I don't lower. When I smooth out the ditch, I don't lower at the road. I do it a bit further in. We're going to do that like this. We'll round that out a little bit. Okay, let's see how that works. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a little weird here. Perfect. Perfect. As for the rest of this, I'm not quite sure what we're doing yet, so why don't I just so I don't leave stuff looking weird. Where are we? Here we go. Let's get this cleaned up here. And I'm gonna get rid of this backyard kind of thing here. Okay. And grass. Over here. There we go. Okay, sorry, I gotta fix that little. I gotta fix this a little bit. How's this look? Okay, awesome. Awesome. So we've got the one house, and we've got a production over there. We're probably going to prop down another production here. I'm thinking it might be another tailor shop. I think we're going to need a higher output. Right now, if we let's just look at it this way. We have a look at the tailor shop. We've got fabric coming in. We've got 5,000 liters of clothes already. This is going to be coming pretty soon because we have a lot of cotton in there. As soon as we roll the month, this is going to go down dramatically, and this is going to go up dramatically. So I'm thinking we might need two tailors as well, and maybe a third spinnery. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. As far as this, we are absolutely maxed out on sunflower. So we do have some in storage. The canola oil and sunflower oil are going to be doing very well very soon. And our pig food, which always starts like this, then jumps down, is coming along. That's good. Flour, we're doing okay. We only have oats in here now, so we're going to be waiting on sorghum pretty soon. And here we're completely out of inputs. So, yep. We're falling behind a little bit on our crops. Okay, time for you to go home. Now, I want to do something out here. I'm not sure quite what. Maybe even if it's just decorations, I'd like to get these corners all purdy. Right now, it just looks a little too simple. At one point, I was considering, hey, how many windmills can I put on there? That'd be an insane way to generate money, but it would take a while for it to pay off. How's everybody doing today? I'm panicking a little bit. I've got 4 days left before I leave on vacation, and I am only ahead by 2 episodes. And I need to get up to like a week's worth. I need another 4 or 5 more, I think. Oh, something else I want to do. I keep seeing these things that I want to do, and I keep saying, yeah, I'll get to it. We're gonna get rid of that tree. That one will stay. This one's gonna go. What I want is an entrance through here. So we're gonna do that right now. Turn. There we go. And I'm gonna flatten out. We're gonna flatten out from here all the way across. Maybe a little bit more this way. Kind of hard to see a bit. And a little smooth over here, maybe just a touch. And then painting. US concrete. What am I using? I keep getting mixed up. US asphalt. US concrete dirt, is that what I'm using? I don't know. Nope, that's not it. That's not it for what we're using here anyway. Okay, so that's one. I do want to make another one. I was thinking about putting in another entrance over here. Right by this here. We can go in kind of the back way, but I'm not 100% convinced on that. Why is my chainsaw out? Okay. I forget where I put the other one. There we go. All right. Where are we? We're down here. Am I gonna need this down here? Actually, I'm gonna need these down here. No, I'm not actually. I'm not gonna need them. There will not be any weeds here. There should not be any. Yeah, we're done with weeds, so I can put this away. Got some more ground painting to do over here as well. One thing at a time though. I'm trying to kill a little bit of time waiting on those other fields to be handled, to be planted. As soon as we're done, we're going to move ahead to next month. We'll take our new entrance. Come on. There we go. Try to do this with the camera is always a little tricky. All right, let's check on the planters. We're getting there. We're on the last headland for this guy, and we are on the last headland for this guy, so it's only a matter of seconds now. I'm gonna jump out right here. Gonna fix up this grass while we're here. And we need just regular grass, I guess. Okay, that's done. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of short grass, but that's all right. So I will be finishing up on the other side over there. All right, guys, give me a second. I'll let this play out, and then we're going to move ahead to July. It's been a long June. We got a ton of stuff done in June this month. All right, I think we're almost done here. I am going to actually take over. Just because I don't want them to do 16 turns just to get this little curve done. So we're just going to rifle through it. All right. This is complete. Let's head back. I look like I need to fuel up here. Oh, looks like the other one just finished as well, so perfect timing. Let's get back. Let's get back to the farm way up north. Kind of like it that you can see the windmills right across the map. It'll be interesting to see what we get, how much money we get generated from those four. I think that'll be a separate line item on the budget, on the finance sheet. We'll be able to see what's up. So I mentioned a little while ago, I don't remember if I did it on this series, on an episode on this series or another one. I mentioned a little while ago that there was somebody that had reached out to me on Discord, asking if I would be willing to do some voiceover work on their Farm Sim channel. They have a role play, pretty strong role play content and they just need actors, basically. Very passive stuff. No, I wouldn't be involved in any actual farming or anything. I'd just be recording audio tracks. So that's kind of cool. I thought, oh, that's neat. Somebody thought that maybe I could do a good job at that. I had yesterday somebody different, completely different, reach out to me for the same thing, and I got thinking, why do people want me to do voiceover? Do I have that voice? I didn't think I did. That radio voice or whatever you want to call it. But maybe I do. Maybe I do. So we'll see. I may be doing. I may have a side hustle in the future as a voiceover actor. Yeah, no. All right. Whoa. That did not go well. Now that red trailer needs out of here. I would like to keep this for all my planters. Let's grab some fuel before I forget. I tend to forget about fuel. I haven't done it in a while though, where I've completely run out. I used to do that in previous series, way in the past. There's one series I kept running out of fuel. I don't know, I was just ignoring it. Let me jump over this guy. All right, feels good. June has been absolutely awesome. So now the question is, what does July and following months look like? Our peak selling months for products so far are basically January for certain things, March for certain things. Now I think April and May are going to be an important part when we look at cotton and production from cotton, like clothes and cloth and all that. I think that's around April, May, the peak price. And then we have June, which is our big soybean, the big soybean. So question is, do I need to set up something that kind of peaks in the fall? And I don't know that there's anything really that does. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna drive in here. I need to come and get this trailer, but I'll get it later. Let's just park. I don't need fuel or anything, so yeah, sticking out a bit. That's okay. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. All right, I'm going for my morning jog. Maybe we just fill this up with trees. That would look kind of nice, wouldn't it? All right. All right, 10,000 property income. Now, that is not a full 24 hours. I'll look at that right away. We have harvest income, loan interests. Where is it? Where's that line? Property income. So we got 36,000 bucks, which is a bit less than I expected, but we did put those in afternoon, right? So, oh, look at these land purchases. June. Construction costs and land purchases. That's crazy. That is crazy. I can't scroll back more than a couple of months, can I? Okay. All right. Well, anyways. Okay. So where are we at? Let's do a quick check here. This is nothing's going on here. Oats are almost done. So we've got some flour. That's January, I think, for flour. Oil mill, canola has gone down quite a bit. The sunflower has really not produced much. I do have them both on, right? Okay, so this oil mill I think is going to be a problem. We might have to look for a higher performance oil mill. Fabric is not coming out that fast either, so I'm a little concerned about that as well. Yeah. This is not going to be the big money maker that I expect. I think what I'm going to end up doing is what I'll do is probably max out the inputs on the spinnery, and then all other cotton I'm just going to sell it straight up. Straight up, I'll just sell the cotton bales. That'll get money flowing really fast, and you know, eventually end up with huge amounts of clothes. So if we look at clothes, peak price is May. So that was 2 months ago. Right now we've got 200,000 worth, but we're going to get a lot more. So next May will be a big sell time. Pig food is October. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, we're going to keep an eye on that. Somebody in the comments mentioned they were yelling at me to sell pig food last year and I missed it. Please continue yelling at the screen. It helps. It works. It works. Trust me. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. All right. So field status. Let me just double check things. I actually don't think I have to do much. I have to fertilize these 3. And then beyond that, I think that's it. We don't have anything coming up. However, these 3 fields will be coming up next month. So yeah, so we're just going to be doing some fertilizing today. That's okay. I left my vent running overnight. No wonder I ran out of fuel. Okay, this one is almost full. So I'm gonna run this guy. I will run over on this side of the map, and I'll get the other one out. Cover off the big cotton field. It's kind of a wide driveway, isn't it? I could shorten it a bit. This will take a little while as well, but we'll probably end up doing it like a jump cut of sorts. Okay, go to work. I need, where are you? Not this one, this one. Okay, solid fertilizer. Not full, but I'm going to, I think I have a bit more in here. I will attempt to fill it through the wall. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there we go. That it? No. And let's back up a bit more. No, I think that's it. Okay. All right, let's head down. I could get a third fertilizer spreader to speed things up. 3 seems to be a good magic number for this map for some reason. So we got $6.6 million, and I don't foresee us spending a lot more money. So I think this is going to be kind of go time on just accumulating. Of course, I've said that before, right? But, you know. Oh, we do still have to buy another cotton harvester, though. I'm sure we need another one. Why don't we get that knocked out right away? Let's pick up another cotton harvester. Specialty, and I think we picked just this one, right? No, we got this one working with, we got 10 meters, which is, you know, a bit bigger, but it's not totally ridiculous either. I think everything else we just left it as is. So let's buy that. Why did I get the sound for the, oh, I just got an achievement and I missed it. Okay, well, apparently I got an achievement. Don't know what it is. I'll have to find out. It went off the screen really fast. Now, one thing I may do, I might do this. I'm not sure if I'll do it on this map, but there's an achievement for buying the whole map. Everything. And I don't think I've done that yet on any series. So I think I can still, I should still try to get that. All right, here we are. Now this does get lower, the height difference, but when there is some cotton in the hopper, it won't collapse down like this one does. That was the problem I was having with the other sheds. So yeah, there we go. We're all set. We're all set now. I'm going to also pick up. Let me just find another one of these. Yeah. I'm going to buy another fertilizer spreader. We can get that other field going. We'll have three of those. Maybe buy a third trailer. Just 3 everything. Let's get that right away. See what I mean when I say that I why are these different? Oh, that does manure. Okay. I'm gonna say I don't think I'm going to be spending more money. What is that? That's 10,000. Oh, that's interesting. I guess this is the one I want. They changed this? Oh no, wait a minute. I'm thinking of the trailers. That's not the trailers. I think I just got them standard. Okay, let me go back to this guy. Just standard, 10,000 liters. Yeah, okay. Okay, oh, we got rain starting. So I'm gonna need 10 bins. Gonna need 10 bins of solid fertilizer. 8. And 2. And we're just gonna fill that up. Okay, that's 8. Let's scooch over here a little. I gotta come and get the rest of these products here. I don't like leaving them around. Alrighty. Okay, let's check on the status of these fields to see if I'm driving for no reason. No, we still have lots of time for these to be finished, so let me get... That's weird the way it's working this. That's very strange. Okay. Alright, let's go get the other field. And yeah, that's going to be it. Just this one here. Okay. All right, I'm going to let these guys play out. I've just checked on stuff. I don't have a lot to do really besides this. So let's get all these fertilized and then we'll move on again to August and then we'll be in business to start harvesting some sorghum. Yes. So I'm wondering something. Sorry, I'm back again already. I'm wondering about something. I'm looking at that windmill and it is turning. It's turning a lot faster than it was. So does anybody know if the outcome, like the money made from windmills in particular, has anything to do with the wind speed? That on days or times of the day when it's very high, a high speed wind, does it generate a lot more money? I want to think that it should, but yeah, like the end of the day is not going to be much, right? Yeah, I wonder. Anybody know? I haven't really done research too much on those types of generators, I guess. As I was patiently waiting here, came to realize that I could have waited till next month to do this fertilizing. And I could have been harvesting at the same time. It could have just skipped a month altogether. There's a lot of wait times now with, you know, the size of these fields, the way things are going. So it's an awful lot of, yeah, you guys don't see it so much on camera, but off camera, I will let these guys go and then I'll step away, do some stuff at home while it's going, and then come back and start, you know, weed control or something else, and then go away and then come back, and you know, that's kind of how it's going right now. So this is almost done here. We are on the yeah, we're on the last headland here. Let me tab back. This is on I believe the second to last headland, and this is done, I think. Well, let's go put this away. Yep, we're done here. Okay, off we go. And to keep it simple, I'm just driving right across the crops. They're still young, they won't get damaged. You know, I'm playing without crop destruction, so it doesn't really matter, but yep. Okay, one down. As soon as I'm done with this, another should be ready to go. Oops. Let me just check on this. I don't think we have anything left in here. No, we don't. Which one is this? That's not quite done. This one should be done very soon. But they're doing that idiot thing. Let's get involved. See if we can finish this up manually here. we're gonna miss a bit of a corner, but that's all right. Okay, we're done. That's 2 down. I got 1 more that should be finished very, very soon. I do like my setup for all my sheds up top here. My farm, you know, that's kind of the base, but part of me wants to set something up right in the middle of the map with some more sheds to store some of the stuff. But I feel like if I do that, I will empty out this farm, making it useless. So, yeah, I think I have to keep driving up here. I think my vent is still running. Oh boy. There we go. Turn off the vent. Okay, there it is. There we are. What's left to do on this one? Let's see, I gotta get all the way down here. So yeah, give me another minute, guys, we'll be done. All right, we are done. Let's head back. I think we're just gonna park up here and then rest. I'm looking at the time here. There's been a little bit of jump cut going on, so, but we're still have a pretty full episode. So I think we're probably going to. I don't know if we're going to start the next harvest yet. Let's have a look. Let's move on to next month, and we'll decide if we want to do that. I kind of like starting an episode with new stuff to do right away, kind of thing, you know. All right. Close enough. Actually, let's just be super lazy. House visit. Why am I not at the front door? In the backyard. Nice. All right. There we go. Okay. Just looking at the property income, 167,000 from those windmills for the month. That is a lot more significant. All right, guys. What do we have to do here? We've got these 3 fields are ready. Those are all sorghum, and then we've got this is sunflower field that'll be ready the following month, and this will be sorghum as well. That's kind of what it's looking like right now. Everything else is in really good shape. So yeah, I think what we'll do, well, I'm going to do one or two things here. There's nothing to sell right now or anything like that. I'm just letting stuff accumulate. I think what I'll do is either next episode we'll start with this harvest, with the sorghum, or if I do have time, and I'm kind of busy these days, but if I do have time, I may just rifle through this sorghum harvest for August, and then we can start the next episode in September, which will have more sorghum to harvest. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think we're going to call it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying this, please consider subscribing, and catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out. Cheers.